All right. Welcome with love and light. Namaste, Ashe. Happy Wednesday. Happy Mercury Day. Mercury governs Gemini and Virgo. Um, Mercury is the planet of communication. Gemini is an air sign, which is about communication. Virgo is a Virgo is an earth sign. Okay. For some of you who are wondering, why does the magician represent, as some people say Aries and Gemini energies? That's because although Aries is fire, right? But that is action driven intentions, okay? And the magician creates, the magician empowers, okay? So the magician is not just communication. Welcome in, Mystic. How are you? How are you? So for some of you, we have the Six of Wands with the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords in reverse with the Strength card in reverse. I think someone got embarrassed, okay? Somebody may thought that they had a chance. I'm hearing secret lovers. That's what we are. But in somebody's mind, they have a secret love affair going on with you. And in their mind, they played out this fantasy. But when they came to approach you, if they ever came to approach you, because for some of you, someone is living out a whole ass fantasy in their mind and you're not even in the picture. I'm telling you, for some of you, yes, you're getting married and you have no idea. I'm sorry. You going to the chapel. You been going to the chapel for a long time in this man's head, okay? Y'all been together for for a long time. Okay, I don't know why this energy wants to come out like this, but I swear, no, someone is like, do 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 do, like on, like even on the job, like they talk about you, like yeah, they're talking about you as if. So if anybody ever catches on to this person and how they talk about you, um, in their mind, they're probably wondering, well, when are we going to meet this person? When are we going to meet her? Or can you bring them to like the company party? Or, you know, let's go out. They have some kind of reason as to why. And they give like a sad sob, as if kind of like it's just a very unique situation. That's what I'm picking up. It's a very unique situation. And yeah, y'all are like having a grand old time all the time. But when the fantasy is over, they are sad. Like they are done. They know that they got to step into the real world. When the fantasy is over, they know that they must face reality. And for some people, that's when all hell breaks. They can't focus. They can't focus on what they're doing. Even when they're working, they're not really there. Their head is not in the game. Like they are building and working on something that will never exist, something that doesn't exist, only in their head. Okay? And you're the only one who doesn't know that you're not married to this person. Or you're the only one who doesn't know that you're in a monogamous love relationship. Like, yeah, this is the death card. They're about to get a reality check. Yeah, the death card with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, somebody's about to get embarrassed because I think it's gonna come out. And so here's the thing, you guys. Yeah, it can't. I mean, they've done the most. It's going to come out. So for you guys, I know you're probably like, it seems like every reader is saying you're being watched. Somebody's watching you, right? And trust me, I see it too. I'm like, damn, everybody's channeling messages, or the cards are coming out with community. Now it just seems like everybody's being spied on. Okay. Here's the thing. Neptune and Pisces position is changing, okay? It's changing in a way where, first of all, you're just now realizing that you've been watched, you've been stalked, okay? If we only had the evidence, court will be filled up with, it's already full of stalker, uh, relationships, and it gets like blown over. But I mean, people are watching you, all types of people. It's not just lovers, and it's everybody. These energies have been using people to spy, and people don't even know why they're watching you. These spirits just need you to use your physical eyes, okay, to get into places and spaces that they cannot go. Okay, that's why people have to watch you from afar. That's why people have to use listening devices. That's why people have to use all types of technology with these those are spy glasses. I don't care what nobody say. That's why customs don't allow you you could try to act like they're reading glasses all you want to. Customs know the glasses, okay? So I call them spy glasses. I think they're Google glasses or whatever the case may be. I don't like it. Okay. I don't like it. People wearing them out in public. Okay. I believe, listen to me. If y'all want to laugh, it's okay. I believe in privacy. I know y'all don't like, I know the hell she did just say she into privacy and she's just laying everybody's business out like this. But no, I do. I do believe in privacy. I do not believe in just walking around monitoring people without their position out in public is what I'm talking about, okay? But I do believe, I promise y'all, I do respect people's I do respect people's privacy. I don't pry too much. But for those of you who are just, you feel like, oh, this shit is boring, like everybody's talking about who's being spied on. Everybody says the same thing. And it may make you feel some kind of way. But here's the thing, like I was saying, Pisces position with Neptune. Neptune governs Pisces. Okay? So for a long time, things that were done in the dark were able to be held captive in the dark for a very long time, which is why now it just seems like everybody's spying, everybody's watching. First it was monitoring spirits and this and that and that and this. But with Neptune moving out of Pisces, I'm telling you guys, do not get upset. I know you're probably going to be tired of it, but just take it 8:08 on the timer. Just take it as you are finally getting the opportunity to find out the shit that has been done behind your back, in your face, that you didn't see. And you will be shocked to find out the who's are that are behind, who's watching you, what they're looking for, and what do they plan to do with the information, okay? So I'm going to do a general collective on about who's watching, who's spying on the collective, and then I'm going to do individual Aries through Pisces. So I'm going to go through the nitty gritty, who's spying on Aries through Pisces, individual, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, blah, blah, blah. So collective, okay, we have the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Justice. So I know a lot of y'all are just like, damn, it's always a relationship thing, right? But with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice, for some of you, this is a legal system. Okay, for some of you, this is a legal system. I'm hearing those of you who have been claiming domestic partnerships and you have been doing financial transactions in the name of having domestic partnership. So for those of you who don't know, you can get your certificate of domestic partnership. It's for those who cannot get married either to the same sex. It was really designed for same-sex marriage, states that did not allow it. So the states that did not allow same-sex marriage certification or licensure, you could get a domestic partnership licensure, and there you have the same legal rights. Okay, you can get life insurance policies, you can put people on your health insurance policies, you can claim each other, you can file your taxes together, you can do things. For some of you, collective, if you have a domestic like a common law marriage, this is it's actually legal. It's legally binding. You can file. So let's say it's actually a little more lawful than common law. Only a courts can determine a common law. You can't run around announcing that you are under a common law marriage. You have to be deemed, yeah, under a common law marriage by courts, meaning something happened and y'all ended up in court. Okay, there are plenty of people who have effed around and found out the hardest way ever. And I'm telling you, for some people, neither one of the parties wanted that, because it put them in, especially if you have children, you're ending up in divorce court and family court. I promise you. Okay, I promise you. So domestic partnership is like a marriage license. Okay, the same, a lot of the legally, as far as the law is concerned, that domestic partnership. So normally you see that with same-sex partners. That's relationships. That's what it was designed for, because some states don't qualify them to get a marriage license. Now, there are people in domestic situations that are not same-sex, and they have gotten the domestic partnership license because the law says that if you say you're a she, but you were born a he, so be it. So if you have a man and a woman who the man is saying, I identify as she, and she's saying, I identify as she. Okay, domestic partnership, you're granted. For some of you, the IRS is watching you. And when I say watching you, yes, they are driving around your home. They are snooping, peeping, and because there's something that you guys have done with your assets, okay, that they're trying to put an end to you guys using the loopholes. Okay, they are. They're saying that you guys have like exploited the legal system by using that domestic partnership agreement to do things. And look, I'm going to say this: to each his own, to each their own, to y'all, yourselves, to me, myself. Okay, however you want to say it. But here's the thing: how can you create a system and people utilize it? Okay, they're doing exactly what these things allow them to do. Yeah, the Page of Swords in reverse. I can't make the shit up. I cannot. The Page of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So there's an investigator watching, and this is very specific. This is not for some of you, and they are not happy. Okay, they're not happy with what they see. They're not happy with what they're hearing. And intuitively, I'm getting they're not happy because they're not really able to catch you breaking any laws. Okay. Yeah, they are accusing you guys of extortion, misappropriation of the funds. Some of you guys have been traveling out of the country. They've been watching, they've been hearing. Okay. But the path that you have taken, they're saying that you guys are not doing something right as far as how you file your household status. But at the same time, you're protected. Okay. It is hating. Okay. I'm going to tell you why it is hating. Because how do you design the system? Okay. People are abiding by it. They're doing what you say they can do. Now, mind you, we didn't create this. We're not the government. Okay. We didn't create this. Okay. So for some of you, look, I don't pick up on messages like this. Okay. I don't pick up on messages like this unless somebody in the collective is really pulling, or this is something that is heavy in the collective. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that people out here are cheating the system. because I don't see any cheating here. If you design a system that supports a behavior and these people are doing what you say they can do, then how can you, it's like you can't have no peaceful glory. No peaceful glory. I'm not saying I support or don't support, but I will tell you what I don't like. What I don't like is people who have the position to create laws to benefit, you know, people, a specific group of people, and then these specific group of people say, "Hey, this is for me," and they go after it. Okay, that's I'm not even gonna go there. But Spirit just showed me an image. It's like you can't win for losing, as they say. Yeah. So you guys, whoever you are in these domestic partnerships, whether you, oh, okay. So Spirit is saying that some of you owe child support and therefore you could not get a marriage license, and so you went the domestic certification route because it doesn't have the same ramifications, and that is where you are exploiting the system. That's what I just heard. Well, you shouldn't have made it that way. You should have made the laws, you should have made them equal. It's not their fault that somebody found a way out of getting a marriage license without paying child support. It's not. So what I'm seeing and what I'm getting is so men, these women that you've had children with, they have put you on blast. Okay. Men in these domestic, yes, they put your ass on all the way on blast. So attention was you were red flagged. So for some of you, there are mothers out here that felt like the system has failed them with child support because whereas you men, now again, this is very specific, okay? Whereas men, the laws have definitely changed. But I'm just saying this is very specific, okay? So for those of you men and women who have owed child support, I'm just telling you, there are women out here who felt like the system has failed them and allowed you guys to live happily ever after with thousands of dollars in child support. And they're upset because they felt like you found a way. But at the end of the day, as far as the law, I mean, look, you will get what you get for the things that you do. I'm not even going to get into the, what people who don't pay child support, men and women, what kind of people they are. I'm not getting into that. But as far as this reading is concerned about the IRS watching people for how they file their households and, all that stuff that I just said, being in a same-sex relationship, happy Wednesday, being in a same-sex relationship does not mean you don't have children, okay? I guess they forgot that part, right? They forgot that part. Okay? They forgot the part that men and women who, are in same-sex relationship, it does not mean that you don't have children. It does not mean that you don't owe child support. I guess they forgot about that part. But whatever the case may be, somebody did their research. They wanted a legal documentation to say that, hey, I'm in a union with this person. They wanted to take all the benefits of the law. And I'm going to be honest with you, in this country, that's the goal. Benefit from every law. Be on the receiving end of excuse me, correction. If there is a law out here in this country, we want to be on the right side of the law. We don't want the law to come cracking down on our ass. And for this very specific group of people, you were actually put on the radar, but you are watched. You are being watched by the IRS. the courts. There is, yes, watching your house. For some of you, I've never seen a red house, but there's a lot of red out here. There's a lot of yellow. So you may have a red door. You may have a red brick house. But red, somebody may drive a red car. Okay, somebody's favorite color may be red. Red is hot and popping out here. Gold also. I wanted to say that before I even hit the live button. I made a mental note to say that in the live that gold is significant. Okay. So this, who's watching the collective? Okay, now this definitely didn't ring a bell for everybody, but whoever needed to hear that, I'm just letting you know you're being watched. So those random cars that are riding past your house, and like I said, I've never seen a red house unless it was I've never seen a house that was completely painted red, okay? But I'm hearing like a red house. You can have a red door, or it could be a brick red house. There are plenty of red brick houses, okay? You could, or you could have the bricks painted red as well. Maybe the foundation of your home, the brick part, maybe that part is painted red. Gold is significant. You could drive a red car or used to drive a red car. I heard a repossessed red car. Okay, so somebody could have had a red car that got repossessed. And I'm hearing this could have been a long time ago. Okay, but if you feel like there's some weird cars driving past your house, they don't, trust me, they are regular people driving these cars. They are not government official people. The government does not have official government people watching you. They have they have volunteer investigators, okay? They have contractors, and these are just, I'm hearing that song, I am everyday people, okay? I am everyday people. That's what I'm hearing. So these are everyday people that are driving past your homes, and this is very specific, collective, okay? Just keep a mental note, and I just keep shuffling because Spirit is like, this message, somebody is hearing it. So Spirit wants you to know that these cars driving up and down these streets are not random. They're not always an Uber waiting to pick up somebody, okay? Or it may be, it could look like, just because a car pulls up and a person gets in the back, the rear seat, doesn't always mean that it's an Uber or a Lyft. It doesn't always mean it's a shared ride. Sometimes people make things look, they make it look normal, right? Okay, collective. Yeah, the justice system has definitely failed. Okay. It has definitely failed, and it is going to cause a lot of friction, harmony, and discord, whatever, when they're finished with their investigation. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to have to move. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. The judge is not going to rule in your favor. It's going to wreak havoc and all this type of bullshit in your life. And for some of you, they're going to revoke your domestic status. They are going to take that. They're going to take that shit away from you. Don't ask me how. I don't know. They do what they want to do. Okay? They do. They do. So if you want to know the outcome of that, it looks like they're going to find a way to win. Now, for those of you who have watched the news today, I know a lot of y'all are like, well, if I'm doing the right thing, how can they? If you all watch the news today, and I don't need to say anything more, but if y'all watch the news today, that's all I'm going to say. People do what they want to do, how they want to do it, when they want to do it, in front of who they want to do it. Okay? I'm going to stay focused on the collective messages, but that was the general collective. Now I'm going to start with Aries. Who's watching Aries? Okay? Who's watching, spying, and what do they want to know? What do they want to see? Okay? Who's watching me? Okay, always know that the watchers are always watched. I don't care if he the only one standing in the quicksand and he watching. He's being watched. I promise. The watchers are always being watched. If nobody else is there, look. If we could only see the eyes at night that glow in the dark. Not everybody's eyes glow in the dark, but some do. Okay? For those of you, if you know, you know. All right, Aries, Aries, Aries. Who's watching Aries? Who's watching Aries? Who's spying? Who's looking? Who's just doing the most? Aries, we got a King of Wands in reverse, okay? For some of you, this is an ex-police officer. I say ex-police officer. Well, he might be an ex now, but this is an ex-Aries who was a very abusive police officer, Aries, okay? This is very specific. You guys may have lived in an apartment. I see an apartment door with a sticker on it. Some type of sticker. I see an apartment door with a sticker on it. Who is this? Ola Sion, you see, I'm a Leo sun. Okay, all y'all people coming in here saying I'm Leos. Y'all must know how I feel about Leos, okay? Y'all trying to butter me up. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I just took a sip of that lemon splash refresher. It's water. You guys know. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? For some of you, this ex of yours may have gotten you incarcerated after they beat you, okay? Y'all got into a fight, okay? They left you, okay? I'm sorry, Aries. Ten of Swords. Yep. What did I say? Yeah, I'm sorry about this. It is what it is, you know. But Aries, this person is in good with a dark attorney. Yeah, the Hierophant, the court system. Okay, that is supposed to be about truth, upholding honor and integrity and wisdom. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Y'all may have had a child together, okay? They want to take your child from you, or they're trying to, and they have, but I just heard they are in bed with a crooked attorney, okay? Okay, so Aries, if this person, okay, so I just heard he a wannabe. He a wannabe. Let me find out, Aries, what type of crimes is this person? Because I'm getting impersonation vibes. We got neighborhood here. So this person, y'all could have lived together. Aries, I'm about to clarify this King of Wands in reverse. Because with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay, they're healing from something, or they're recovering from something, okay? I feel like with the Hierophant, the King of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse. So the Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm not getting. Okay, so this could be a divorce case, Aries. All right, but I'm honestly not getting divorced because this man is just, he is in his ego, and I'm not sure if he's a real police officer. I'm really not. I'm getting impersonation vibes. He may be just a person who missed. Y'all see that word here? This is the King of Wands in reverse. He is not a nice person. This is the King of Wands in reverse. He is not a unaliving, assassination, and affair. I don't think this person, we got spouse, partner, yes. Oh, Jesus. We have celebrity and debt. So with celebrity, I'm getting the Six of Wands, but we have debt. So this could be someone, yeah, spouse, celebrity. So he's not trying to divorce, okay? And we got fraud and family. I'm telling you, this crime of passion in reverse. So it wasn't a crime of passion. Okay, so look, the Ten of Swords, all right. We got home here. Aries, be careful, because I believe this person is will do anything for money. We got dismemberment. Okay, this is actually okay. So let me just say this. This is confirming a channel message that I have. Not trying to scare anybody off. Please don't run. Please don't. I know you guys. Some if you don't like to hear these kind of messages, trust and believe. I don't like giving them. I promise you, I don't. Okay. But I have yet to have a message like this come out that was not confirmed to be up somebody's alley. I kid you not. So Spirit is saying, so with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I was picking up on divorce, but I was saying I don't think this person wants to get a divorce. We do have family here, so you definitely have a child. For some of you, you only have one child with him. Okay, crime of passion is in reverse. This was not a crime of passion. This is this person. And dismemberment, this was part of a it was a vision. I saw this shit in my face. Like you see how this man is in this picture? I was minding my business. That spirit always gets you when you're minding your business. I saw a face. It didn't look like his face, but it was this close. You see how close his face is? Instead of this weapon, he had his hand striking someone's face. The face was so close to my face, I almost thought I was the one that was being struck. Okay. Thank you so much, 7095. I appreciate that because that is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. This is what I saw. Instead of that item that you see, it was his hand striking someone. So this is someone who's very strong. Okay, so Aries, I'm gonna say that I know we have this here, right? Okay, it's the ultimate betrayal. Okay, I believe that this person has run out of money, is running out of money. Okay, because the other cards that I just shuffled past. See, look, life insurance is in reverse. Okay, this may not be too far from that collective message. So we have life insurance in reverse, but if you put the card upright, you see the mommy, the daddy, and the child, right? It's in reverse. So this person is either not able to get the life insurance policy. They may have tried to take a loan out on the life insurance policy, or it may be lapsed, okay? Or maybe there is none. But something is telling me that, yeah, they're trying to file some type of claim to get money. This person is desperate for money. They're not able to travel the way that they want to. Marriage and wedding is in the reverse. So divorce may be talked about in court. Okay. But we got secret in reverse. Okay. There are no secrets. I keep telling y'all, this shit is coming out. Everything is coming out. Aries, look, we got revenge. Okay. They're mad at you about something, and it's probably because you wouldn't give them money. For some of you, you have taken trips with this person. Okay, you used to be the fun chick, you used to be the fun girl with this guy. Okay, but now they're not able to travel. And to be quite honest, I think they wanted you to fund a trip for them to take with another female. We got drugs and poison, okay? You guys survived, okay? With perversion here, what I'm getting is you were poisoned. Aries, you may have been poisoned, or someone is planning on poisoning you, okay? Or they have poisoned you before and you survived, and they're planning on doing it again, okay? With perversion, what I'm getting is, because if you look, he's watching. So you may be dating a peeping Tom, okay? A Tom. Tom can be significant. Someone's name. Someone could call themselves Tom. That could be their aliens. Tom, Tommy, okay? Thompson, Tomas, okay? Thomas, okay? This person could be a peeping Tom. This person could be, we have affair out here, okay? So they're definitely having an affair. But what I'm getting is they have a history of doing this to women. And you're not the first one, Aries. You're not the last one, okay? We have cult here. Okay, so this person could have learned some cult practices, some dark magic, or some rituals or things of this nature to do. Look, man, we got man-made disaster in reverse, and then we have natural disaster. I really think somebody's trying to cover up. Yeah, we have natural disaster, right? But we got man-made disaster in the reverse. I think somebody has created some type of home disaster to make it look like someone was harmed in a natural disaster. Okay, we have strangulation here. I can't make this shit up. Dismemberment and strangulation. Look, I know this is not in cover up. That's the whole goal. Okay, partner and spouse. We got the child in reverse, and we have legal proceedings. Like I said, this is ending up in the court, Aries. All right. So for those of you who are like, wow, this sounds like me, but I don't have an Aries sun. You don't have to have an Aries sun. You can have an Aries moon, North Node rising. Okay, you can have Aries Mars, Aries Venus, all right? But what I will say, you may not be with this person. You may have moved out, or you may be in your own place, but you are being watched because you survived. Okay, you're being watched because you survived, and the case is in court. This illegal proceedings came out. It is in court. But this person knows, okay, and the words that I heard is in bed with the corrupt attorney. Some type of I don't know, it could be anybody who works in the legal system. Hell, it could be a paralegal. It don't even have to be but this is somebody who has some type of influence, whether they can falsify documents or talk to attorneys and persuade them for things to go in your favor. Although this is a King of Swords, I am picking up on same-sex relationships. I am with this King of Swords because I believe that this King of Wands in reverse is a masculine dealing with the female, but also deals with masculines as well, okay? Because I literally heard is in bed with this person, and this is a masculine. I am picking up on masculine energy. Okay, so Aries, that's who's watching you. It's your spouse, your partner, or whatever. If you have a legal court case or whatever, they have all these cover up tactics, shenanigans, all these things to cover up everything that they've done. But I will say this: the truth will set everything free, Aries. Okay. All right, Aries, I cannot leave you just on that note. Let me pull you some type of positive. Let me pull you a sunshine oracle message, something. Or should I do the love activation? You probably like, I don't want to hear shit about love right now. Can I just give me something good? Okay. I mean, Aries, all I can say is whoever you believe in, I don't care what it is, who it is. All I know is whatever you believe, whoever believe can protect you, just call on protection. Even if you don't believe, just say, God, if you are out there, I need protection. Okay? Just don't do nothing. Okay? That's a double negative. I said it just the way I said it. Just don't do nothing. Okay? AKA do something to protect yourself. Okay, so we have changes here. I'm getting better. I overcome my weaknesses, build on my strengths, and improve my inner qualities. I'm still picking up on this man. This man has dismembered bodies before. He has strangled women to death, okay? He has done this. And people don't know this. People don't know this. You may not know Aries, but he knows who he is. And I'm hearing that he's done a lot of this shit in his house. I'm aware of my and I'm hearing, yeah, his car. He's done things in his car. He has people to help him with his car. So when he does things in his car, the crime may be committed in the car. He may drive the car somewhere to dispose of the body. Okay. I'm even hearing that he clogged a whole system, a whole septic system, uh, by trying to, this is sick and twisted, use acid to dissolve the tissues and this and carry the bones somewhere else. That's some sick twisted shit. But that's what I'm hearing, okay? And he uses his car, and he has his car like totally like ripped apart to so that there's no evidence left in the car. Okay, whatever. That's what I'm channeling, and I can see this. I actually see locations. I see a long strip of road that seems to be desolate, okay? Grass. Anyway, I'm aware of my progress and spread my wings towards the light. Okay, I'm going to reread this. So, changes, Aries, this is what Spirit needs you to embark on. Changes. Your life is never the same again. And I need you to survive this court case, Aries. That's what I need. I need you to survive this court case. So, if you don't have an Aries sun or moon, I need y'all to if you don't know your birth placement, your birth chart placements, I need y'all to know this because you need to know your north node, your rising, your Mars placement. What's your Mars placement? Because Mars governs Aries. Changes. I'm getting better. I overcome my weaknesses, build on my strengths and improvement. My inner qualities. I improve my inner qualities. Your inner qualities does deal with your discernment. So when your gut says something, it is always right, 100% right, and that's what you do. You do what your gut say do. I'm aware of my progress and spread my wings towards the light. Spread my wings towards the light. For some of you, Aries, don't let this be you transitioning from your spreading your wings towards the light. For some of you, it may mean transitioning, but I don't want this to mean this. If you can hear my voice and this is your story, I don't want you to go down like that. Last but not least, we got Confess to the Universe, okay? Born April 5th, 1971. You have an Aries sun. You have an Aries sun. Do you know the rest of your birth placements? Do you know what your moon placement is? Your moon placement may be... you may have a Taurus moon placement or a, check your, put your birthday in birth chart, free birth chart, and see what your moon, your rising, your north node, and your Mars. Mars is first house. See what's in your Mars placement. So you 54. Are you 54 or you will be in April? Confess to the universe. I am discovering my worth and I am confident in my potential. I'm telling the universe what I think. Please do so. Please tell the universe what you think. Even if those words are, I am scared and I don't know what to do. If you want to live, tell the universe, I want to live. For those of you who are like, well, the universe already knows what I'm thinking. So what? Who cares? Just say it. Okay, just say it. It can't hurt you to speak and say, I want to live. Okay. You're gonna put that time in the it's gonna ask you what time were you born. You're gonna put the time in. It's gonna ask you what city and state you were born. You're gonna put the city and state, you're gonna put the city and then it's gonna pull up which state, okay? 44:07 on the clock. All right. I said Gemini. For some of you, this is a Gemini. There goes your answer right there. I know that King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, but a masculine, these cards are energies. For some of you, you're Aries, you're dealing with a Gemini. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Who's watching you and why? So Aries, this person is watching you because they want to see what you're doing. And they may have some tricks up their sleeves. So make sure you protect yourself. They may want to prevent you from getting to the final court hearing. You're going to be 55 this year. Hey, 5 and 5 is 10, which is reduced to 1, and we are in the year of 1. And last year, you were 54. That was 9. Living in the year of 9. Look at those signs of synchronicities. Hey, signs of synchronicities. All right, Taurus, who's watching you and why? If you guys are watching, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, please, and thank you. All right. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I cannot. I got to reshuffle. I'm sorry. I know y'all are like, oh, no, Taurus. I know you're like, I wanted to know. I saw the lovers. I can't do it again. I can't. Because for those of you who know, when I do my individual zodiac signs, I don't go that long. But that one right there, I needed to. Spirit said, yeah, let these folks know who this King of Wands in reverse is. I'm sorry. Okay, Taurus, we got the Page of Pentacles, and we got the Moon in reverse, okay? And the King of Swords, and the Hierophant, okay? Okay, so, Taurus, you could either be in school. You're doing the damn thing, Taurus. I mean, you are living in your highest self. Your energies you are healing. And if you do this thing right, Taurus, by the time the summer comes, your vibration will be really, really high. I don't know what your gift is, Taurus. You're not an older person. You're not too much older. I'm picking up on someone who is in a very sophisticated environment. This could be a school. You could be in college. And this feels like college level, honestly. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Oh, and you have your mom. Yeah. Whoever you are, it doesn't matter your age, but whoever you are, you have a very supportive mother figure that is trying to make sure you stay on the, yeah. Yep. You got a mom that is staying on that ass, okay? You have a mom that loves you, okay? Yeah. Oh, are you doing death magic on your mom? Somebody's doing death magic on your mom? Taurus? Yeah. This is very unloving energy. The Magician with the Justice in reverse and the Death card in reverse, okay? This is the Six of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is jealous of your Taurus. Someone is jealous of your mom. Okay. Someone is definitely. So, Taurus, what I'm picking up on, whoever this person is that's jealous of your mom, somehow, some way they are connected to the family. But the devil with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they're constantly trying to sabotage. They're trying to sabotage you and your mom. They're trying to sabotage the whole shebang. And they working their ass off to sabotage your growth, your connection with your mom. Your mom is very loving, okay? They may be feeding you with some unjust energy. She is deceased. Your mom is deceased. Okay. So, Taurus, whatever it is that you're doing, you have a very loving and supportive mom that really, when I say on her shit when it came to you, I mean on her shit, quick with it too. But this looks like death magic. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, because this is definitely death magic. Okay, it is. It is what it is. But it's almost like she knew that someone was imposing it on her, because we have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Hangman in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So whereas she knew about it, she worried, she was trying not to. Oh, she was not protected. Why was she not protected against this? That's She was betrayed. The Queen of Wands in reverse, but the Seven of Wands in reverse. Definitely, she was not strong enough to protect herself against this magic. The Tower in reverse. It's not that she couldn't. The Strength card in reverse. Oh, yeah. Someone was definitely doing. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, Taurus. Please continue to do what you do, because any fears or burdens, anxiety, sister-in-law may have helped her go. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't shock me. I'm not desensitized at all, but I'm just saying, how I said at the beginning of the live stream that people, I know we're hearing people talk about, oh, you're being spied on and watched and monitoring spirit, and it sounds redundant and it sounds like it's old. I'm telling you, the reason why it's coming out so much now is because a lot of shit has been hidden and tucked under rugs and in the closets, secured. And we just didn't know, because Neptune and Pisces did its damn job. That's what Neptune and Pisces does. It keeps shit on the low, hidden, secretly sacred, or sacredly secret, or whatever you want to call it. But now that Neptune's is out of that position, unfortunately, people used it. They used it to keep all kinds of shit hidden. So just know, for the next 10 years, y'all gonna be tired as fuck. But I need y'all to take heed and learn. Okay, just know that whatever you want to know, it ain't gonna be that. It's not gonna be that hard. Yep, the High Priestess in reverse. Whatever you don't know. If you don't know, now you know, okay? And if you're tired of hearing readers say this, it's not their fault. Because all this stuff was hidden, Taurus, okay? So, what I'm going to say to you, Taurus, who's watching you? First of all, congratulations. Someone is watching you. They're just, in general, they have a... we got the Page of Swords out here. They want to know if they're, so now they're working on you. So they're trying to attack you. So Taurus, it's the same vibe, because marriage is through a marriage, okay? Someone is bound by marriage. Somebody's money is, and all this assets and stuff is connected through marriage. So someone's watching to see if what they're doing to you, if it's working. And the goal is to distract you. And they're using family to distract you, Taurus. So someone is close by. You know this person. Okay? This person is also they're not well. Okay? This person is unemployed, but it's by choice, because they gave up. So Taurus, your Saturn is in Aries now. Okay. Saturn governs Capricorn. Okay, so Saturn is about responsibility, time management, taking care of business. Okay, so Taurus, what I will say is you're watched while you're at school. I really believe this is school. Okay, it doesn't have to be school. For some of you, your major could be law or philosophy, or you could work for a law firm. Okay, or a professor, but school is in here. Somebody is watching your progress, because you have definitely, overcome some fears and challenges, and secrets are coming out. You're finding out shit, and you're growing. You're growing with the punches, Taurus. Okay. So someone is watching to see how well you're doing because they are attacking you. They're sending distractions your way by way of family connections, okay? They're trying to disconnect you from the ones that you trust in your family, okay? They're trying to break you down from your family, but you are doing very well, Taurus. You're doing very well, so keep it up. But I can say, Taurus, that you have a very loving mother. I mean, this is such beautiful energy out here for a mom, and they quick about it with you. All right, they on it. I did see some energies of temperance being in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Those are low vibrational energies. So someone is not feeling well, Taurus. I'm definitely picking up this person who is doing things to you. They possibly aren't feeling well, but they're trying to impose that on. So here's the thing, trying to manifest. While not feeling well. I don't know about that. You got to talk to Temperance about that. Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Who's watching Gemini? Who's spying on Gemini? What is it that they want from Gemini? Why are they watching Gemini? Why are they watching Gemini? Who watching Gemini? For those of you who have just come in, welcome in. Please make sure you subscribe and like. Share it out. Share it out. Gemini, look at you having fun in the sun, huh? It's all good till it's not good. Gemini, be careful because everything that sparkle ain't gold, honey. Okay? Everything that's shiny, it may not be glitter. Okay? So, Gemini, with this Three of Cups, Temperance in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse, Gemini, I'm picking, this is your energy. You're in the Three of Cups energy, right? All is well. You just want to have fun. But somebody's got a devious plan up their sleeve. Okay, Temperance in reverse can represent being antagonistic. Okay. Why did I hear unlawful? Okay, somebody's planning on doing some type of unlawful activity. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse can be an unlawful activity, an illegal activity. Okay. It could be illegal work. The Seven of Swords in reverse. There's a snitch in the group. Why am I hearing there's a snitch in the group? Okay. Somebody's going to spill the beans. Okay, so I can't make this shit up. Judgment, if that's not communication, okay, about some fuck shit that's going on, okay? The Knight of Swords energy, this is someone who, this is very deceptive behavior. Spirit is saying someone is going to snitch on you, Gemini. So we got the Magician in reverse and the Emperor. Somebody could look with the King of Pentacles. You're being set up. Okay, Gemini, whatever type of transaction you're in, I know y'all gave each other y'all word. I know you know these people. These your homies. Y'all coolin'. Y'all cool. You cool like that, Gemini. You smiling this shit. All the while they want to take your place. The backstabbers. That's what I just heard. Backstabbers. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. It's going to come out. Somebody's going to snitch. We got 3 messages about a snitch. Don't snitches get stitches. Ain't that what they say? You got a snitch bitch in the group. So, Gemini, I heard unlawful activity. So, you are being watched. The Page of Swords is coming out for everybody. Gemini, you're being watched. Somebody is watching you meticulously. Okay? They're just like, damn, Gemini is actually going through with this shit. Gemini doing everything. Gemini sticking to his part. Gemini got a tight ship running. Gemini is doing everything that Gemini's supposed to be doing. But meanwhile, they are lying, sabotaging. Gemini, do you know that this is not a legal activity and that it's going to fail? Somebody could be going to jail. When the shit hit the fan, you're going to be mad. And whoever this Queen of Wands is rolling out like a fat cat, getting all the proceeds. Gemini. Okay. Damn, they plan on leaving you in your feelings. Man, they plan on leaving you low. Damn, that's sad. So Gemini, you in bed with the wrong business. Okay? You in business with the wrong bed. Okay? Because whatever type of operation you got going on, I did hear unlawful. That's what I heard. So you're doing your part, Gemini. You're running, you doing your thing, and they're just like, damn, look at Gemini doing everything. So they know that you legit, but they planning on ripping you off. We got 3 messages of somebody snitching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 messages, and then judgment is confirming it. Gemini, they're planning on throwing you under the bus when they get caught. And whoever this Queen of Wands in the group is, she walking away like a fat cat with all the proceeds. Okay, Gemini, this could be someone that you trusted. All right, now. They smiling in your face, all the while they want to take your place. The backstabbers, backstabbers. Yep. So Gemini, that's who's watching. It's the other people in this operation that you got going on, and they're gonna set you up. Somebody knows something is wrong, and they're not telling you. Or they making you think like, so it could be like, whatever kind of operation it is, it could be something that y'all have gone through before. And it's like you smoothed it over before. But this time, I heard unlawful. And they throwing your ass under the bus, Gemini. And whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's taking the money and she's running, okay? All right, Leo, Cancer, sorry. Cancer. You guys, if you're wondering what I'm spraying my hands with, this is my spiritual cleanser. I make them according to the phases of the moon. So according to my spiritual instructions, this one was well, this is old, okay? This is my own personal stash, but I just made a new batch with the last new moon. It was the last new moon, dark of the moon of 2025, the year of 9. And I will be making the new batch for the new year on this next new moon. So Cancer, we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords both coming out. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? The 5 of, I'm sorry, why am I saying 5? The 7 of Wands, okay? So you're trying to really, I want to say hang in there, hold on, okay, to what looks like is already gone, okay? You got the Queen and the King. When you got the King and the Queen of Swords, when they both want to talk, it really is that serious, okay? It really is that serious. All right, you guys, we got 15 people who are watching and 10 people who have liked. The other 5 people who haven't liked, please and thank you. Please like this video, subscribe, and share, please and thank you. I'm doing the individual collectives for who's watching, who's spying you, why? What do they want from you and what do they know? And Cancer, so far, the King and the Queen of Swords is both out. And they both talking. So they're both are you got the give it to me straight, give it to me raw, uncut, and then you got the tell me the truth, but be mindful of my feelings. So you got both sides, okay? These are spiritual energies. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse talks about a missed opportunity, a lost opportunity, a loss of resources, finances. And then here you are, you're still standing strong, okay? Jelly beans, welcome in. You're still standing strong. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yes, you are still standing, but please listen to what the King and the Queen of Swords has to say, because they are giving it to you how you need to hear it from both angles. Okay? And for some of you, this is what they're saying. Stand strong, stay firm, stay confident. Okay? Cancer. People are watching to see how you're going to react to this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what this Ace of Pentacles in reverse is. Because they watching and they talking. They watching and they talking, and they want to know how you gonna handle this thing. What do they want to see? What does these folks want to see? Okay, people, they standing by on the sideline watching and ain't doing shit. Maybe they not supposed to, but I mean, I'm just saying. They want to know if you're going to fail. They're watching to see how quickly you fall. The Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Wands, okay? They're watching to see how they want you to have a mental breakdown. So, Cancer, people are watching to see it. It's almost like they're anticipating or hoping that you have a mental breakdown. They want to see if you're going to stand strong. They're going to see if you're going to take action. They want to know what your bounce back look like. Cancer. I said Taurus in reverse. Temperance in reverse. They want to know what your bounce back look like. Some of them don't think you got a bounce back game. That's what they saying. What they talking about? They watching and they talking. Cancer. Because whatever happened, whatever you lost, they want to know what your bounce back game look like. And people are placing bets on you, Cancer. Believe it or not. Some betting that you just going to have a complete meltdown. They betting that you're going to have a complete meltdown. So Spirit is saying, keep standing strong, okay? Obviously, you're going to make it through, because the King and the Queen of Wands don't come out just for nothing. I'm telling you. Spirit don't need both the King and the Queen to come out. Okay, Spirit don't do nothing that's ineffective. So Cancer, people watching because they want to see what your bounce back game look like. Show them something. Show them something. Okay, show them as to something. You still standing, and you're not just still standing. You're not having a mental breakdown. Or if you do have a mental breakdown, don't make that shit public, because that's what they want to see. And I don't like that. See, the Lovers did come out, but I just kept shuffling. It does have something to do with a relationship thing. Okay. It could. But see, that's the kind of energy that'll get you messed up. What people don't understand is a lot of these readers out here are spiritual warriors. And we can smell injustices a mile away. I'm telling you, we can. And some of us as spiritual warriors, that's what we do. You know, a lot of shit comes out in these readings, and Spirit gives us instructions on and off camera. Okay, so you got a lot of spiritual warriors out here. So just know that any reader who exposes the truth and tell you what Spirit wants you to know, who's watching and why they watching, okay? And then you get guidance. So let me give you something to lift you up. That Seven of Wands was real. That energy was real strong. Okay, so let's see what type of protection does Cancer need to be working with right now. Medicine Guardian came out when I pulled the card out, and as I shuffled. medicine. So for some of you, you just need to make sure that you are taking care of your health. That includes mental health, okay? But let's see. I'm only going to pull one or two. Okay, what type of protection should Cancer be using right now? I'm still standing. We got High Priest, okay, intend and create. So stand strong and just know that you ain't done, okay? Whatever it is, you're not done. High Priest energy, this is masculine energy. And we have Direction Guardian. So that King and that Queen of Wands, they came out because they talking to you. And we got Earth. We have Earth Guardian. So you are protected in the flesh and on this earth, okay? That Earth Guardian, stay rooted and stay grounded. Mean, if you got to lose your cool, just don't let it be public. Don't go bragging about it. Don't even trust the person that you think you can lean on and cry to. And I'm not saying that isolate yourself and suffer in silence. That's not what I'm saying. But right now, these people who are watching you, they know you. They're close to you. Okay. And I'm be honest with you right now, just make it look the way that it is. You're strong, you're resilient. Okay. So High Priest and Direction Guardian. So choose your path. Choose the path you want to go. Do you want to have a public mental breakdown and have them watching saying, see, I told you, pay me my money? Because I got people betting on you, Cancer. I don't know who you are, but people placing bets on you that you're going to lose your shit in public. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. Okay? All right. Leo. So you are protected. You are protected. Call on your protective energies. Okay? Stay grounded, meaning if you got to go off and go take a hike, walk on a path, a trail to go out in the middle of the woods and cry and scream, or if you got to go to the beach and go under the water and scream, whatever you need to do, but just don't make it public because people watching. And it's not about hiding. No, it's not. It's just that people are watching you. This is why they're watching you. They're watching to see what type of emotional reactions you have. Okay? After this loss of opportunity, whatever it is. It's just sad because these people know that something is going on. You missed out on a financial opportunity, some resources, or whatever the case may be, and they placing bets on whether or not you're gonna have an emotional breakdown. What type of shit is that? Like, really? All right. Those of you who just came in, welcome in, welcome in. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. All right. Leo. 2 of Swords, Leo. 3 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Leo. You're being watched because they want to know if the love spells, the magic, the attacks on your love life, someone is trying to confuse you so that you don't know what love looks like. Someone is doing spell work so that when it feels too good or feels too real, you back out. Someone has done spell work on you so that you do not express your emotions. You don't show. When it starts feeling good and looking good and sounding good, you walk away. When it sounds looking good and feeling good and smelling good, okay, and tasting good, you talk yourself out of it. When a person feels comfortable and they feel just right and y'all just feel so good together and you can't think nothing about this person that bothers you, you shut your emotions off. That's the spell work that is done against you, Leo. You are under some heavy ass spell work. And folks are watching. They want to know what you're going to do. What moves are you going to make? I gotta sneeze. Right now, you're in a good headspace. You feel good. You got a new position. You're about to get transferred, a promotion, more money, relocation, whatever the case may be. It's all good, right? And they know that you're going to share that beautiful energy with somebody, right? But they watching to see how you're going to react. They watching, Leo, okay? They watching. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry about that. I felt like I had to sneeze. It didn't come out. So I felt like the next best thing to do is blow my nose because I didn't want that feeling to just linger. It's like a sneeze. It's like something needs to be released. Okay, Leo? So you need to release. Release your emotions. They've been held hostage, Leo. Okay. Whoever has somebody been doing this shit is family. I'm hearing emotional incest. Okay. You have a strong emotional connection with family that is ancestral. Okay. It is emotional incest. Now we know what incest means, right? I'm not talking about having, I'm talking about strictly with emotions. So when you feel good about something, you go share that with your family. If that don't make them feel good, then you no longer can feel good. They will break you down as to why you can't do that. And then they will bring up something from your childhood that hurt you, where it was just y'all who had each other. And then next thing you know, it's all about y'all. Okay? It's all about y'all. So if you, and I need you guys to think about this, okay? If every time someone great in your life comes to you, but there's always somebody or somebodies in your family that managed to talk you out of relationship with new people, places, and things that are great. The Three of Cups, this all day long, I don't care what book you read, the Three of Cups is positive energy. Happy, joy, because I'm happy, for real. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. The Ace of Pentacles, your money's up, your resources are up, the people that are around you, people, places, and things, everything is in alignment. So what the fuck do you have to think about, Leo? But that's what this spell work makes you do. Whenever something feels good, tastes good, smells good, is good, looks good, okay, you got to go run about your family first. Or you got to try to hide it from them. But then when you try to hide it from them, they know something ain't right. And then because they're doing this spell work, they're watching you, they're spiritually spying, and mind you, all they have to do is tap into your energy. Because y'all got that bond. Y'all got a soul contract. You and your family members got a soul contract. Okay, Spirit is saying this shit is about to be done. Okay, let go of them childhood traumas, them trauma bonds. Let that shit go. Don't be reminiscing about when mommy was out in the streets and big brother held it down and protected little brother. Stop that shit. Stop it. Stop it. Stand on your own 2 feet as a grown ass man. You grown. Y'all not children anymore. Your sister is not a little defenseless little girl anymore. She's not. Didn't I say the Page of Swords is going to come out for each and every last one of y'all? Because people are watching to see if you are standing in your own free will. And if you are, they got to double the dose on the spell work, okay? They got to trauma bond you and trigger you so you can stay connected, so that you can keep going out here destroying other people's lives, creating new broken homes. Because if you're a man, I'm sure you got about 3-4 baby mothers. And it's not because you like to sling your thing everywhere. That's just because that's what you told. When you feel like you love a woman and you go bring them home to mommy or sister or auntie or your cousins, they all find a way to make you question this person and tell you, nah, what you holding down that fort for? Okay, Leo. So Leo, it's your own people, it's your own family. This is family. These ain't even friends. This is straight up family. I ain't pick up on no other energies but family. Who got you down to when y'all were little kids and shit. Remember when mommy and daddy wasn't around? Okay? And you had to be my big brother and protect me, and you had to hold me at night when I was crying. Ancestral, emotional incest. Okay? Cut that shit out. Y'all too grown for that. Grow up. Because I'm sure both of y'all have grown up to be independent, free will, you free agents, okay? Spirit, what positive? Let's give them some about love, because apparently people don't understand love. They think trauma bonding is loving. They think being in a relationship with someone else who has similar traumas to share, because I know that's what these support groups are. Is about everybody, who can, who have same. We got cooperation here. Fuck that. I ain't giving y'all this. Cooperation. In your quest, Leo, to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Yes, they do have value. And that value is not determined by your family members triggering you to remember. So you just going to go marry this person and move to another state and have your own family? I don't have children. Remember, I'm never going to have children because what was done to me. So how you going to leave me? But meanwhile, they get married. They don't have children. Okay? And eventually, we all grow out of our trauma bonds. We do. And because we should. Respect. Are they respecting your relationships? Yeah, I know they family, but come on now. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love. So when you meet these people, if you truly value them, okay, you're not going to break their heart because your family told you to cut them off, or because your family said, oh, so you just going to cut me off? No, getting married and having your own family does not mean that you disown family. No, they know that shit, but yeah. Detachment is what you need, Leo. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So when you grew up and you were no longer a child, your sister became an adult, you became an adult, okay? If she found herself a husband and she got married and moved, you can find yourself a wife. 10 to your family, 123, 23 on the timer. You can do the same thing. Okay? And by the way, she didn't do anything wrong. What's this at the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Wands. Look at your future. Look ahead at your future. Okay? The world. The Two of Wands and the world. This is Spirit telling you that you can do it. You can do it. Your emotional intelligence is just fucked up because of childhood trauma. Okay? And that came from Spirit. All the manipulations and the war games and all that shit that your family did to you. And for some of you, your mother was in on it too. She felt like, well, if I can keep him and her close together, as long as they got each other, they ain't gonna blame me. Oh God. Wow, here we are at an hour and 24 minutes. Good Lord. Okay, Gemini, I am done. Let's put the power of love back in his pocket. That sneeze never came out, but I swear, all of a sudden, I don't know. It could be because the weather was really nice. I mean, we did get almost up to 60. Okay? 60 degrees. All right, so Virgo, you are up. Yes, there is a such thing as emotional incest. And I know you guys have seen it, okay? Where you looking at family members and you looking like, why they acting like they lovers and not siblings, okay? And then people call, and you know, a lot of relationships, oh, they don't like that I'm close with my sibling. Maybe because you closer than close. There is a such thing as emotional incest. It may not be anything physical going on, but emotional. Just like you wouldn't want your husband to have an emotional relationship with another woman, because that shit is powerful. It's just as deep. It is just as deep. All right. All right. Virgo. Who's that peeping in your window? Pow. Nobody now. All right. Who watching on Virgo? Who's watching Virgo and why? Who's watching Virgo and why? We got the Empresses. Somebody baby mother watching you. Dark High Priestess. For some of you, Virgo, the law watching you too. Man, we got the King of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Eight. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Told y'all the Page of Swords is coming out for everybody because all of y'all are being watched. Or somebody waiting to see something. They waiting to see something or hear something. Everybody's being watched. High Priestess at the bottom of the decks with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Wow. And this is what you don't see coming, Virgo. Ooh, the Empress in the world. Wow. So, Virgo, you're the watcher that's being watched, Virgo. You're the watcher that's, yep, you're the watcher that's being watched, okay? You're watching an ex who you have a child with, okay? And you're just watching her get everything that she deserves. And it makes you unhappy. You are actually the Knight of Swords. You're trying to figure out how you can come in. Yeah. So, you're getting caught watching. I said that earlier, the watchers are being watched. So Virgo, you are a watcher who's being watched, okay? You have a lot of sexual desires and fetishes with an ex of yours, okay? But you're not nice. You're a dark warlock, Virgo. Now, this is not for everybody, but you're a dark warlock. You see that your ex who you have children with, okay? You've done a lot of chaos and destruction in this woman's life. The Five of Swords, the Tower, and the Judgment in reverse. You have children with this woman. The Six of Cups and the... Now, it's like you tried to take her out. What the hell is going on? Like you tried to take her out. You saw that it didn't work. And you're just trying to figure out, not only did I not take her out, but she's looking prettier than ever. She's lovelier than ever. She's healed. She's got all the, she's not even thinking about me. It's like she is at peace. Kid you not, she's sitting pretty. And she got somebody else. She is not insecure. She is standing on her own 2 feet. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Virgo, you are the watcher that's being watched. You are watching your ex-baby mama. You have caused her hell and high water. Like literally, you have done the most, okay? You're going to pay for this shit. But right now, you're cursing her out. Okay? You are, I don't know if you're sending subliminal messages, because that's what you're projecting your pain and your hurt. It's like you are speaking, it's like you're literally speaking curse words into, I can't make this shit up. You are literally speaking curse words to her because you know that she's an empath and you know that she will pick up on this shit. Because you want her to be, yeah. The Three of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. You want her to go back where? To the way things were when y'all first had your child, when she was still blind and didn't know any better. But no, the King of Swords, I swear, why isn't this sneeze coming out? It's weird because it's stuck. It's like it wants to come out, but then don't come out. So Virgo, God, the devil in the devil. So first of all, Virgo, you do have mental health issues. The nine of you do the same thing on repeat. Virgo, it does lower your vibration. So if you have any health issues, Virgo, you actually trigger and stimulate yourself into health crisis, Virgo, because you overexert yourself trying to, you do energy work. The King of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse, followed by the Page of Wands. So it's like you're sending frequencies, energetic frequencies, waves her way, okay, so that she can pick up on this energy of feeling lost, rejected, and sad, and just suffering, okay? But spirit is actually delivering this one right here, okay? So your words are not being delivered, but you will suffer for this. Actually, you're suffering and you're projecting your energy. You actually want her to go back. So she has obviously grown, Virgo, but you're being watched. And I'm hearing spirit is watching you. But let me just, who's watching Virgo? The watchers, Virgo, you are watching your ex. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're being watched, Virgo. There's a lot of dark spirits out here that I guess you thought you was running the show, but they about to tell you something, okay? Because she's healed. She's healed and she's balanced. Whoever you send all this dark negative energy to, she's healed and she's balanced. You owe, my ninja. You owe. And these dark energies, they say pay up. The universe ain't supporting you. These dark energies are running amok. They running amok. You try to send like these charming energies, like these seductive energies her way. You failed. You look stupid. She doesn't want you. Okay? She knows the truth. She knows what a real love offering looks like. She may not have known it when you guys first met, but she knows now, Virgo. Okay? And she's healed. And she is protected. Queen of Pentacles with the Temperance. Healed and protected. She is healed and protected. Okay, so you're being watched by the demonic spirits that whoever you're in contract with, Virgo, that's who's watching you. Okay, but you're still watching her. So as long as you're watching her, you're going to be watched by these dark entities. Okay, 134.04 on the timer. And what they got for you, I don't know. That's between y'all two. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. All right. Libra. Libra. It's like about my spiritual spray. My spiritual cleanser, it is made from pure, high quality therapeutic grade essential oils, high quality proof spirits, moon water. It is made according to the phases of the moon. Okay. Very, very good with releasing stagnant energies, especially energies in your home. Okay, Libra. Why are these cards falling out like this for you, Libra? Okay. The email, what I was trying to say about this, the spiritual cleanser, it does clear the energies very well. I must say that. Or I wouldn't spray it, okay? If you see me do it in between readings, some of these readings, the energy is heavy and sometimes it lingers and it doesn't want to go away. This does reset the energy. It does clear it out. It is very effective, or I won't use it. I don't use anything that if I don't feel like it's working, I'm not using it. I don't care if I made it or I don't care who made it. I don't care what store sells it. I don't care what the brand type. I do my own stuff, okay? So yes, Libra, yep, you're being watched, okay? Um Someone is watching to see if you're going to fail at manifesting your future. Okay? Someone is watching to see where you're going. Some of you could be planning to be moving, and someone is watching, and you could be traveling. There's damn lovers again. Um, for some of you, Libra, you have definitely freed yourself from some type of karmic soul tie with this lover's energy here. Okay, you're not bound to any soul tie contract. Yay. But of course, people will watch. You know, like God said, you can look, but don't touch. You can look, but don't touch. Now we have the Nine of Wands upright, okay? So you're bracing yourself, okay? It's like you're putting in a plan B, a contingency plan, Libra, okay? Because with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse is you're not being sure if you can do it, but you're geared up. You're geared up, and let me just tell you, whatever it is that you're working on, honey, don't worry about it. You got it. You got it. Okay. 3 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. That's an old ass song. I don't even know the rest of the lyrics to that. I don't know where that came from. But whoever was causing strife and trouble and all this other stuff, the universe came up against their asses and told them they needed to chill out. So some people were forced into a timeout. Some people were forced to sit their ass down. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. So those who have come up against you, okay, being very unfair, um, there are people who, the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. So there are some resources that were supposed to have been rendered to you, some services that were supposed to have rendered to you, and they were not. Like you qualified for some type of loan or grant or some type of funding, and it was not given to you, and you don't know about it. Somebody ran off with it. Well, they regret that shit because somebody is hurting. They're trying to recover. Okay. Somebody is physically hurt, trying to recover. Okay. They're in la la land. They're not able to work because they hurt themselves. Somebody is actually reaping the karma of stealing from you, or not rendering you services or resources that were appropriated for you, Libra. I want to say I'm sorry to hear that, but it looks like you're going to get what you... These people are forced to stop. The universe is not supporting them, and they must pay up. Okay? So who's watching you? Um, Whoever stole from you, they want to know if you are privy to whether or not they have taken from you, Libra. Okay, but because they're reaping what they have sown, so they think that you know, so they're watching you. And this right here, I don't think this is a physical watch. I am hearing like spiritual spy, like someone's asking the spiritual community, Libra. Okay. Scorpio, who's watching you? Who's watching Scorpio? We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, with the Ace of Wands here, this could be a workplace environment. They feel like you're unappreciative. They feel like you don't fit in. Okay, so there could be a supervisor, a upper level management. Uh, I'm hearing some type of contractor, Scorpio. They may not be an employee of the job, but they contract with wherever your place of employment is. Yeah, they're trying to find out some information. They want to know if you, yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So that, like, somebody's like, although you may have been working there for a while, okay, you're like, everybody knows that you've been working in this company for a while, but it's like they're doing a background investigation. Like the stuff that they do when you first get hired, but they want to. They're going through your work history. Uh, they're just going through everything about you in a with a fine tooth comb. Okay, but they feel like some of you may be on leave, or because with the Star in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse, I don't see you getting paid any benefits from this job. So you could be on some kind of leave and now, or some probation. I'm not sure. This could be your probationary period for some of you, Scorpio. And so right now, while you're like inactive, like not active, inactive duty. Now someone wants to like look into your background, and they just want to see whatever it is that they can dig up. Why? Why? Why do they want to do this? They want to know if you're responsible. Do you manage your responsibilities? No. Okay, we got the King of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords out here. So why are they doing this? Because they just nosy. They just like to dig up dirt and shit. Okay, they like to uncover people's secrets, or things that things that you don't have to disclose on a job setting, but things that, yeah, okay. The Judgment here, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they want to know everything. Like, they want to know, like, how do you get your promotions? Are you due for a promotion? Do you qualify for a promotion? So for some of you, you're being watched internally in a workplace environment, Scorpio. They're watching you, I guess, to figure out how to make their next move with you, Scorpio. Okay. All right, who's next? Sagittarius. Who's watching Sagittarius and why? Who's that peeping in the window? Pow. Nobody now. That is so funny on so many levels. Sagittarius, we got the Ten of Cups here. The Emperor, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So for some of you, you could be, this could be a divorce decree that's being initiated. Okay. And of course, it's not peaceful. Of course, emotions are high. People are saying things that they shouldn't be saying, or that they waited until they got in the courtroom and said, you know, how people do. Okay, but for some of you, this is like, it's like the Hierophant being in reverse. it kind of reminds me of watching these hearings in the House with the Congress and the senators and all this stuff, and how they court is just not like, people don't respect even the court members. It's just one big mockery. Like, it's ridiculous, but this is a failed court system here. Okay, so Sagittarius, neither one of you guys, neither one of your sides, like we got the Lovers in reverse. I get it. But with the Ten of Cups here, this could be domestic violence, a domestic violence case, Sagittarius. And I don't think the court is taking any of you guys seriously. And so if you feel like this is you, if anybody's asking for restitution or trying to sue for slander or, maybe property or anything like that, I don't think that the courts is going to rule in anybody's favor, Sagittarius. I don't think neither one of you, I think they're just going to end the shit and say it's a wash, and that's just that. And they're going to send you, there's going to be a mediator, okay? Scorpio, there is going to be mediation. If this is you with some type of domestic dispute court case, that could have yield a monetary ruling, they're going to squash that. Nobody's paying anybody anything, and they're going to order you guys to mediation or some type of counseling or something, and just send y'all on y'all merry way. Scorpio, okay? I mean, Sagittarius. That was for Sagittarius. Now we are moving on to Capricorn. So who's watching you? There's a private investigator that is basically, because that's what the courts do when they offer mediation, okay? They do send out private investigators to kind of watch and see, do it look like you guys are getting along, or are y'all still sleeping in the same place? That kind of stuff, just to see, is this really something serious or what? And for you guys, Sagittarius, they just feel like nobody deserves anything but to go home and work it out through counseling. All right, Capricorn, who's watching you and why? All right, if you just came in here, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. If you guys do want to book a personal reading, I have and I know this sounds crazy, but this week I only have one slot for a live reading, okay? Now I did do for those of you who don't mind yes or no text questions, you text me your yes or no question, okay? I send you the link and then I send you the answer, okay? But other than that, I don't have any live reading slots. I only have one, which is Friday, okay? After Friday, everything else will be, I can only do a certain amount of yes, no text questions, and those are only $15, okay? With the yes, no text, you do get pictures of the cards, okay? If it's a channel message, I'll let you know channel message, and I'll tell you what Spirit said. But other than that, for a live reading, I only have one slot for this week, and that is for Friday. Okay, next week, I'll have to let you know next week, because next week is real tight. So I may only be able to do yes or no text. Okay, so email me your yes or no question. Okay, you do not get the you don't get the text number until I've already approved your question, because I won't just answer any question. And once I approve your question, then you get the payment link, and once you pay, then with the payment you get the text number, and then I will text you your answer with pictures of the cards, if I use the cards, if they are channeled messages, then I will say they are channeled messages. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Who fighting over money, Capricorn? Okay, so Capricorn, you have thought long, you have thought hard, you have sought wise counsel. And when I say you have sought wise counsel, you came up with some tough decisions. It was not easy, Capricorn, but I will say this. The thought of letting go of something that has made you so comfortable, Capricorn, you have been in a long, bounded, emotionally triggered, uh, emotionally captivating um, relationship, a trauma bond relationship that you don't want to leave because you understand this person, because this person literally does mirror the side of you that you want people to understand. So when you look at your person, Capricorn, it's like you're looking at you and you're like, I would want people to understand me. So you treat this person as if you're treating yourself. Okay? Now, if you were really supposed to be with this person, I wouldn't see Spirit advising you to walk away. It's hard. We got the Five of Cups, okay? Yes. When you let go of trauma bonding situations, that can be some of the most painful. Yes. And then you're just like, but I know it's not over. It can't just be over with this person, but that's because you're not the High Priestess in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. You guys have operated in this energy forever, okay? And like you guys are always in a combative energy, but it's the sun. You know that when you guys have a fight, you look forward to a breakup. I mean, yes, when you guys have a fight, you look forward to making up. That is a cyclical, conditional, not unconditional. That is not. That is based on conditions. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but the live cut off. I don't know if it. I don't know what happened. But I've been. That was weird. Okay, it still says 14 people are here, but now it says 12 people liked and one person disliked. Interesting. I don't know. Am I the only person that saw that on the... Weird. That was really weird. That was strange. Okay. You didn't see it cut off? It cut off, and when it said, you're now live. And then I saw one person disappeared. It was 13 likes. Now it's 12 likes. When it cut off and on my end and came back, one like had disappeared. Okay. So Capricorn, we have the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. So you have love and light. You have your own wisdom, spiritual wisdom and guidance. You see 13. I only see 12. It was 13, but I see 12. And whatever it did, it's like it cut off. I don't know. Maybe that person, I don't know. Maybe somebody did something. But the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles, you're using, that is Trinity right there, Capricorn. Now it says 11 likes. You see the likes going down? Do you see the likes going down? So you are using 3 forms of wisdom. You're using spiritual guidance, your own spiritual foundation, which you trust, And this is either a father figure, grandfather, or a ancestor. Okay. So Capricorn, you're getting it from all three angles. Okay. But Spirit is saying that you want things to be well, and it will be well. Okay. It will be. It will be. So your spirit team is watching you, Capricorn. Okay. Your spirit team is watching you. Your spirit team and your ancestors, and they are of love and light, okay? Because they're not going to steer you wrong, all right? They're not going to steer you wrong. So you are being watched by powerful entities. I mean, we all are, but I didn't see any, like, people, okay, Capricorn? Down to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, we have the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so someone wants to know, are you really happy, or are you just putting on a facade, Aquarius? Yeah, because they're just like, you don't do anything. Aquarius, somebody's not happy. They feel like you don't invest enough in them. Or Aquarius, this Emperor with this King of Cups, okay? This Emperor with this King of Cups here, interesting. So Aquarius, either you're dealing with an ex-wife, okay? Someone that you have children with, okay? They don't provide for themselves. They don't have the resources. Okay. And they're watching to see if you're happy. Yeah. Finally, the sneeze came out. That sneeze has been hanging in there, I swear, for almost an hour. I think I said that about an hour ago. Okay. So Aquarius, you have either an ex-wife, someone that you have children with. It looks like they don't have the proper resources that they need, and they're not working on anything. Yeah, they're definitely not supportive. Thank you. Something's not right. But we got your spirit team is watching you. It looks like whoever this person is, you've definitely disconnected yourself from this person. You're enjoying life, and you just, you know what's going on, but you're just choosing to not worry. But your spirit team is, we got the King of Cups and the Emperor, so they're watching you. So there could be a reason why they're watching you. Okay, for those of you who just come in, welcome in. All right, because they're saying that you have more than enough. So Aquarius, your spirit team could be watching you because it looks like you should be offering your child's mom some support. Somebody's not contributing their part. Look, I don't know what this is about, but the King of Cups and the Emperor definitely showed up here. Those are love and light energies, very protective energies. Okay, so you may feel like to disconnect means to not support this person, because that may be protecting your peace, Aquarius, you know. All right, those of you who have just come in, please make sure you like the video, subscribe, and share. All right. If you want to book a personal, they will be video readings. The only opening I have for this week for live is Friday. But if you email me, because sometimes people change, but I will say once you book, your question is approved and you have paid. There usually are, we're locked in, okay? All right. Yes, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Last but not least, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. For those of you who have hung in there, gosh, I am so sorry. See, it says reconnecting again. It says reconnecting and you're live. I don't know. It may have gone to a commercial for some of y'all. It says reconnecting your live. Okay, don't worry, because I don't think I've ever gone 2 hours before live. Pisces, last but not least. Last but not least, okay. Pisces, we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, Pisces, you could own a business. You could run a business, okay? You may be an entrepreneurship type of energy, Pisces, all right? But it doesn't look like you work a 9 to 5. It doesn't look like you have a conventional job. You may have a business that you run, but it does not look like you're either not paying your staff, you're underemployed, and you don't treat your staff well. Okay, and you're worried that staff will leave because they're not being treated well. Okay, but you also have a reputation for being irresponsible and for being mean-spirited, Pisces. And there's always spiritual warfare going on. You lose just as quickly as you gain. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is self-betrayal, self-sabotage, okay? You're constantly, like, people sabotage the work that you execute them to give because that's what you order them to do, okay? All right? You can be kind of cold-hearted. You're never really satisfied. Oh, you're a dark warlock, Pisces. Oh, that's what it is. And you're working with some kind of Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. You've been working with somebody for a while. Okay, so Pisces, who's watching you? Okay, because I got the type of energy. And by the way, Spirit says you're not on the right path. This is not the path. Yeah, the Magician in reverse with the Sun. Okay, this is narcissistic energy. Okay, you're like, you misappropriate your power, but you also, you manipulate kind-hearted, free-spirited people. You manipulate their energy. The Death card here. Okay, you could be going through a divorce as well. Okay, you're trying to, yeah. So things are not going well for you. You're going backwards instead of moving forward. You are being released from this marriage. Ten of Cups, but who's watching you? Okay, I got all the juice, but who's watching you? We got the Seven of Cups here. Someone with no personal interest. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's watching your moves, okay? Someone is watching your moves. Someone's watching the moves that you make because your behavior has been so egregious, okay? Yeah, you got Pisces, you have a few, Pisces, you have a few people watching you, but they are of some type of legal, the law is watching you. And the Hierophant with the Emperor with the Three of Pentacles, Pisces, I'm not sure, but I am picking up, I kid you not, I can't make this shit up. I'm picking up on like ICE, immigration type energy. Like, there are people working together to catch you, Pisces. And this is very specific. Very, very specific. Okay. The high priest is in reverse. You don't see this coming, but I guess you got wind of it now. I didn't spill the damn beans. Okay. Uh, yeah. So you're trying to protect your money and you're trying to hide your money. You're trying to hide your money. So the law is watching you. There's a group out here that's watching you to catch you, Pisces. So the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, misappropriation of funds, extortion. You could owe a lot of large debts to major people, places, and things, Pisces. All right, you guys, thank you so much. For those of you who have watched from the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it is a lot to watch readings for 2 hours and 5 minutes. But I normally, you guys must have needed this because it maybe an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour, 30 minutes. Okay, but 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 45 seconds. Okay, we are free. You guys are free. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those of you who have booked, thank you. And as you guys see how I work, when I get these bookings, okay, when you guys book, if I can't deliver within 2 days, I let you know. Okay, as a matter of fact, I let you know before I even accept your payment. All right, and so far 2 days, even those who I told you guys 2 days, you got your message the same day, didn't you? Okay, so and the beauty, so right now, if nobody books and fills up Friday, after Friday, I mean, nothing beats a failure but a try. Always email, always email, always email, always email. Okay. But private videos, you guys, those are the best because you can replay them. You can take notes. And I will say this, a lot of the messages that come out is either something that is currently going on, a little bit of things from the past that can confirm that, yeah, this is your energy, so that you'll know I'm definitely tapped into you, because that's how spirit does things. Lets me know things that you know that I know that I should know about you. And then stuff that's coming that you can't confirm, and it may not resonate because it hasn't happened yet. So that's the beautiful thing about private video messages. For one, no one else has access to them but you. So only you have the power to who sees those videos, okay? Once I give you the video, that's it, okay? If you decide to let somebody else watch, that's on you. That's not on me. I don't advise it. I really don't. But take notes. You can replay it. Download them, okay? Save them in the clouds, because I promise you, you're going to get deja vu and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this was in a reading and it's going to be next year, or it's going to be this summer or next winter. And you're going to go open up this video and my little mouth is going to be talking, saying the very thing that is happening. And it's going to be 6 months later. I'm telling you. I get follow-up messages. I get follow-up messages all the time saying, hey, remember that message you gave me 2 years ago? Oh my God, it came to a T just as you said it. Obviously, they either have very good memory and they remember, or they took notes. But I will tell you this. Everybody who gets a private reading from me, take notes, please, and thank you. You won't regret it, okay? And for those of you who receive messages that are a hard pill to swallow, just know it's hard for you to swallow. It's also a hard pill for me to swallow too. I do understand that sometimes we don't want to hear certain things. It just makes us feel a certain kind of way. And it triggers emotions like, oh, I'm upset, I'm angry, I don't like you, fuck you, I'm never get a reading from you ever again. I mean, sometimes that's the feelings that go through our minds when we get readings from people. And I'm just being honest, okay? It's okay, but just chill out. because you know I didn't do anything personally to you. Calm down, settle yourself down, but don't go run immediately to another reading, because sometimes that can add insult to injury and kind of, irritate the wound that's already there. You just got to process it. I say download it, save it in the clouds. And when you are in a better place in space, re-watch the video and ask Spirit, please allow me to receive fully this message. Okay? All right, you guys. Till the next time, with love and light. Thank you. Namaste, Ashe.